One, two, one, two. Hey everyone, welcome back to Music with Ryan. Thank you for joining me. This week's featured lesson, we're going to take a look at an original composition I've entitled Easy E Minor Melody, alright? And I've written up 3 solos for this, so this kind of gets classified as a study piece over at the site. Now we're going to do, again, 3 solos in E minor. I'm going to be using largely the E minor pentatonic scales, okay? And what we're going to do is, once we learn the melody in one place, we're starting in that register, and then we're going to do it in 2 other spots, pretty much the exact same melody, rhythmically, melodically, and we're going to do it in a different register, down low, and then we're going to move it way up the neck. Okay, so we're going to take the same melody and play it 3 different places on our fretboard, all while using largely the E minor pentatonic scales. We'll be borrowing a couple notes here and there as well. So a great piece, again, an easy piece to kind of get familiar with soloing in the key of E minor. All right, now if you want to access the full length lesson, just click the link down there below and it will shoot you on over to my website. This lesson is going to come with over 45 minutes of video, downloadable PDF tabs, and 3 speeds of audio backing tracks, all right? And if you really like the way I teach and approach learning, you like my song selection, then learn about being a premier member at the site for a monthly, quarterly, or yearly fee. You can access this lesson and over 350 videos just like it. I've got 3 courses over there, tons of bluegrass, old time, country, and blues lessons available, all right? For now, though, we're going to bring the camera on in and start walking through the first few measures for the first solo of Easy E Minor Melody. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy. All right, let's go ahead and start breaking down Easy E Minor Melody here. This is the first solo, working through the first few measures. Again, of the first solo, we have 3 in the entirety of this lesson. And I got the first 4 measures up on the screen there. Remember, markings below the staff are pick directions, so the staples are downs and the V's are up. Pay close attention to those to really execute this arrangement cleanly. And any little numbers above the fret line will be left-hand fingering. There are certainly a few of those, especially as we get on into the third solo there. So, yeah, let me play these first 4 measures for you, and then we'll break them on down, talk about everything that's going on. So, I have a little pickup there on beat 3, so those first 2 markings are quarter note rests, and yeah, it starts on beat 3, so it'd be 1, 2. And I went on there just a little bit. That last note is on measure 5, not on the screen, but if you have your tab printed out, you'll see that. Let me do it again. 1, 2. First phrase. And we're going to see this phrase again, portions of it. So once you get a few of these first measures, you're going to see them down the line. And also, this melody, kind of the theme for the lesson is we're going to take this same melody, we're going to play it in 2 other portions on the neck. So it's going to be darn near the same rhythm and the same notes, and we're going to play it again in 2 different places on our fretboard. So once you understand, the rhythmic melodic ways of this melody, then we're going to just put them on different places in the fretboard. So again, we're going to start on the 4th fret of the G string, and I'm gonna slide into it. It's not marked there, but I'm gonna slide up into that 4th fret on the G string, it's a quarter note, and then the 3rd fret of the B string. Okay. And then the second measure, I'm gonna do 3-5 hammer on the B string. 1 and then there's a 5 in parentheses, and we're gonna see this again and again because again, we're gonna play the same rhythmic melody in different places. So we have a tie there. So the note in parentheses is tied over 2. There's no pick direction below it. We don't play it. Okay, 1 and 2. So it's a quarter note. Beat 2 is just kind of being held here on the 5th fret. 1 and 2, and then we go back to 3, and then it's 4 on the G, 5 on the B. So we have that tied rhythm, and that's probably the trickiest part about maybe this melody or all 3 of these arrangements is just getting this syncopation. Are these tied? It's not even really syncopated. It's just tied over 2. The melody itself is rather easy, thus the title. But has to be some type of phrasing here. So I'm gonna hold this first little spot, and we're gonna see it again. 2, 3, 4, and 1, and then you'll see it again going from measure 2 into measure 3. I'm holding. It's tied over to the 5th fret on the B again. So 4 and 1. And then 3 on the B, 4 on the G, 3 on the B. And then the next measure, 3-5 hammer on the B. Back to 3 on the B, quarter note there. And then 4-2 slide on the G string. And then open G. That's a quarter note there. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And then to end that phrase, going to land on the 2nd fret D. Land on the E note. So we have 2 spots where we have a tied rhythm. And it doesn't really cause syncopation. We just got to be aware of it, and we got to make sure we count, right? So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do at the beginning, all 4 of these measures now in context. 1, 2. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so just understanding where those holds are at. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little up to speed now. 1, 2. So really, just if those are troublesome, just kind of go back, rewind the video, and just work with me as I play through those and kind of count out the hold, right? 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, and 4. Okay. All right, so let's move on to the next few measures. 5, 6, 7, and 8. They sound like this. 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3. So measure 5, I land on that 2nd fret D string, right? And there's a circle around it, and all that means is half note, so 2 counts. 1, 2. And then 0-2 hammer on that string. And then open G. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then measure 6, I'm gonna slide up to the 4th fret on the G with my 2nd finger. And as you notice, the chords change there. Measure 6, the chords change to a B7. And I've got 1, then I pluck it again. Then 3rd fret B. Tie in the middle, right? Here it causes a little syncopation. So 1, 2, and 3. And then 4, 3, 4. So just bouncing off those 2 strings. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And then going on, the next measure is really easy. All quarter notes here, kind of walking down chromatically. And 4th fret on the G, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, open. Kind of, you're using the blues note there, the flatted 5. Kind of actually makes it sound like kind of darker or scary almost, right? And then the next measure, we're just going to land on the 2nd fret D. I'm going to strum E minor. And I pluck the A string 2nd fret and strum E minor. So measure 8 is just kind of an alternate strumming for E minor, alternate bass strumming. Just filling in the space there. So let me play those 4 in context now. Yeah, starting measure 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1. Again, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let me back up and play the first 8 measures here, kind of just darn near half of the whole progression in the whole melody here. So from the beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Do it one more time, a little quicker now, a little more up to speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, there's the first 8 measures, and let's move forward when you're ready.